So how's it guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are doing a light review today from Ambitful, who reached out to me. I hope I'm saying your name right, guys. Who recently reached out to me and asked me to review a new RGB light they have. Unlike the other RGB lights I review most of the time, this is a full bloody key light that's RGB. It is the FL80 RGB. So let's start off with some of what's included and how much it costs. It retails for around 300 euros here in Germany, so I'm guessing it's going to be about $300 in the US. Comes with a bag, that's right, it actually comes with a bag, which for that price is really cool. It's actually a pretty nice bag. So what's included with it? Beauty dish, softbox, double diffused 60cm parabolic softbox with a grate. The grid that goes on the front to direct the light. I'm actually using it so I can't show it to you. AC/DC power adapter. NPF battery plate. As it is now running just from this. A D-tap to DC cable. The light itself. And an app to control the light, which we'll get into later on. So let's talk about build quality. The light itself is really nicely made. It's all aluminium. Unlike my old Godox lights and a lot of other lights I've got that are all plastic construction, this is all aluminium. It has a really nice Ari rosette style yoke. It's a single-sided yoke, but you can see it in here. It has a proper Ari rosette, so you don't have to over tighten it. You don't have to really clamp it hard to hold even a big softbox on it, because the teeth hold it. Of course, it's a little jumpy between the teeth when you want to adjust it, and then you do it up just with this single nut. This is actually plastic. This is the only bit that's plastic. The yoke is metal. Yeah, the two turn knobs are plastic. The dials in the back are plastic. Very nice, positive, releasing Bowens mount. Again, all metal construction. Now, the MVF battery plate for Vmount, which actually is a full Vmount conversion plate because it has the Vmount pins on the back. So essentially you can use this as a Vmount battery with MPS. It's also good as a backup for other systems that run Vmount. Is a little plasticky. It has their sticker on it. They probably didn't make this. Not the best quality, but it's amazing it's included in this price. So I think that's fair enough. And the clamp for the light stand is actually really good and is all metal, except for the bit you push here. All of this here is actually metal. Overall, solidly built piece of kit in a nice bag. So let's run through the features of it. Of course, it's having a CT mode. So we can come to the back here and you can see this awesome screen. The only wobble is my spigot here that's loose, so I can turn it. These are the three modes. Color temperature mode. Adjusting color from 28,000 to 10,000, so it goes very, very blue. And intensity. A press of the dimmer button brings up HSI. We also get an RGB CW, which is very interesting. You can literally adjust every single aspect of every single color to create anything you want. So there's even more than 360 colors. There's like literally infinite colors. And I'll show you how it works with the bulb in a minute. With the cob. And then of course we have the features mode: fire truck, ambulance, fire, fireworks, faulty bulb, TV, the standard stuff. You know how it works. Let's just put this back into CT mode. Okay, so let's talk about how this actually works. There is three light systems inside this light. There is a RGB cob, a blue cob, and a yellow cob. Cob is chip on board. I just adjust my second Z cam quick, put the ISO right down, put the shutter right up. There we go. So this is in color temperature mode. And you can actually see, so this is really yellow, so that's all the yellow LEDs. And as I come around, the blue LEDs start to light up inside. And now we have full blue. And we switch to RGB mode. You can actually see how it's blending the colors as it goes through the spectrum. Which is a really interesting approach and a really interesting way to put a light like this together, and I think it's genius and it works really well because it is really, really bright in color mode. Brighter than any other light. I mean, I don't really need it to ever be so bright. and it has no problems lighting the entire room up without giving color. Really good for bigger sets, or when you're outside maybe and you really want to cast some blue light across a car park or something, like really strong light. Very impressed with how bright that is. The one thing I'm not impressed with, and I haven't done any scientific tests on it, is when the batteries start to get low, which will happen at some point. Batteries don't last forever. We're not that advanced yet as a human race, unfortunately. It will flick on and off. The light will actually turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. And the intensity gets quicker the lower the power gets. I'd rather it just turn off one time so you knew the battery was flat, because you kind of think, oh, I'll get away with it, and then it flashes again and it gets quicker. It's to be expected. I don't understand why the battery scale always says full, even when it does do this sometimes. With full batteries, it'll do on full power maybe 30 minutes, which is asking a lot from 2 MPFs. And the MPF 970s, or whatever they are, the biggest ones you can get, I think they're 8,000 milliamp. Now, having said that, from the batteries running out sometimes, I'm looking at getting some Vmount batteries for this, so I can run it direct from a Vmount, which will last much longer than 2 MPFs. Having said that, it is super useful, and I do find myself using it quite often with the battery mode. Even if I'm at home doing something, I'm filming a little studio thing, a product shoot, to not have to have cables and to get plugs out and cable extensions, to just take this light from upstairs. I have it always set up on this Niwa light stand. I just take it downstairs, turn it on, and it goes. And when it starts flashing after half an hour, I run upstairs, grab 2 new batteries. So let's talk about the app quick. Totally forgot about the app. This is amazing. It has app control. It did take me a minute to find the app because it's not called Ambitful, or I tried some other ones because I couldn't find the real app to make it work. Then it connected in seconds, super easy. There we are, connected. There we are, changing color temperature. Just spin it around so you can see my room changing a little bit. Intensity up, boom, 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 boom. Let's go to HSI mode. Whoa, what the hell? How sick is that? And you can adjust the intensity from going in and out, and then around the outside, of course, is full strength. Sorry, not the intent. Yeah, the saturation. Sorry. So I put it there. In the middle, I get a white light. There, I get a half green. There, I get the same color but stronger, and it's really responsive and fast. The app is an awesome feature to have with this light. And to me, this makes it like really useful. Often when it's up on a light stand, it's okay to reach behind with your fingers and turn, like my SL60 that I'm using here, to turn the intensity up and down. I have the remote for this actually as well. For other lights, it's okay to do one thing, but if you're doing HSI and you've got lots of different colors going on, you want to nail that color just right, you want to match it to another light, you can't be seeing the screen all the time. So to be able to do that from down here, and of course you can actually type in the number. So I want a hue 180, which my other little nanolight is set to in the background, as you can see. Pretty decent, huh? So on a whole, I think this is a wicked little light. When you need an RGB, sure, for CT, even just for a CT light, it's still really good. There's maybe other things you consider, but I don't know any RGB light that is that bright, that is powered by MPF batteries, that you can take anywhere and throw a color onto anything. Really impressed by it. So that about does it really. Thanks for watching. I'm recording today on my 2 Z cams. One there, gotcha. And some other lights and bits and bobs. All the lights you've already seen reviews of are now in this video, because that's what I do. I review and then use them. Well, I use them, then review them, then carry on using them. Like, subscribe. Yeah, have a good day.